Welcome back to Hammond's Dream. Once again, I have spent an hour before recording an episode updating the park, and there's almost nothing to show for it. There's a fancy river, some light hills, and the T-Rex paddock's been set up. So we got a good time. She's right here. We got a nice little, Rex viewing area like in the film, and we go over past the double-sided sign, and wow, look at that. That's the moat where the car is kicked down. It sure is pretty steep and very deep. It looks just like the film. This is as good as I'm going to get it. I'm not going to put in the effort of doing anything more than this. I think it's still a pretty decent enclosure overall. I mean, just visually, we got this nice little, like, almost hidden oasis thing going on here. That's fun. We got the hillside here basically as steep as it can be there. It's more of a reference to the film than it is actually recreating the film. Another thing I did is I cut down the back of this enclosure here. So in the park layout, when you look at the so-called Brachiosaurus paddock, there's this little extension that comes off of it. What I'm going to headcanon this is I'm going to make this a vehicle corridor. I'm gonna headcanon. See, that little extension doesn't make much sense for like an actual enclosure shape, right? Why would you have a weird little corridor off of the back of your pen that goes nowhere? And that's why it's just going to be an access corridor to the other paddocks. And I think that makes way more sense conceptually. And it means I don't have to have a weird little corridor that they sometimes wander into or don't wander into. And the other neat thing is it allows me to have this T-Rex enclosure only be on this leg of the tour. Because if I redesign this and just put in a gentler curve here like it's supposed to have, it won't see the Rex enclosure except maybe the corner. Like, realistically, if we just go ahead and shove trees in here, right? This, from the point of view of the tour over here, they never really see the Rex through the trees. And I'm going to go ahead and maybe we'll do it a little bit like this so that the Jeeps can still get back over here if they decide they need to. And I think I like that, like, just conceptually. I'm also going to leave, like, some of the sand and stuff that was from the old Rex pen in there just for, to break up the environment a little bit, to make it look more like it's something, And then this down here is our herbivore safari. So on the monitor maps, you could see that there's, like, a different southern loop to the tour. And it kind of just branches off of the other one. So there's, like, a primary loop and then, like, a secondary loop. Maybe, right? Who really knows? For the sake of making this park not stupid, trying to make this actually function as a park, I've set up this little hub here, right? Now, we don't know in the film that there wasn't an additional little visitor area down here, right? We don't know that. All we know is the primary tour. So I think it's okay to stick this here. And this allows us to put in a second vehicle tour instead of trying to do some weird zigzag thing on the first one, to have the two separate sections. And this can be its own separate attraction and, like, support putting this whole node down here with, like, a new ranger station, new medic station, new set of amenities. And we get this nice viewing platform, which will help keep the T-Rex in view, because otherwise the whole middle of this enclosure is just out of view. And it's going to be worse when we actually build the tour, because the tour will actually swing out around here. Like, for now, we've run it close to the perimeter because we just haven't put in the other paddocks. So we need to, like, head all that off if the park is going to function. So, yeah, that's where we're at now. I'm going to also just, like, put some trees. Oh, yeah, we should have, picking up the trees here as well. Just for the, the visitor center aesthetic. Probably we'll move this tour back at some point. Move it out of this herbivore pen here entirely, which probably will also just end up getting scrapped eventually. Yeah, I'm just going to do like this. We'll have this be like a weird secret sandy section of the park, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. There's sandy areas like where the raptor paddock is. It totally works. It's fine. And now that we've moved the Rex out of here, we don't need this little set of amenities. So we're just going to leave them here deactivated and they're going to chill. We haven't even begun to pay for the parasaurs because every time I get close, a storm rolls in. Or I decide to make a change, or, I was just doing the work here. But we're getting there. We're getting there. However, instead of doing the parasaurs, I'm going to do something entirely different. So, fuck the original plan. We're doing Herrerasaurs. So, the motivation here, right? In the film, we see 7 species. If you want to take Jurassic Park the game to be canon, Herrerasaurus was also known to be in the park. And the DPG lore, even though I don't think it counts, I think it's non-canon, the DPG marketing material also says there were 4 Herrerasaurus on Nublar and they were killed, etc., whatever. So my whole point is I think this is a good motivation for us to sneak Herrerasaurus into the starting roster, make it 8 instead of 7, and use that paddock we have in the main section of the park as a holding pen for the Herreras. So we're going to do that. It also means that I can get a new dinosaur in the park and not have 2 episodes in a row with no new species. So yeah, we'll put in like 4 Herreras up here. I think we'll do 4. I think I like referencing the Jurassic Park the game population of 4, so I think I'll just do that. And Herrera should be pretty cheap to like dig up and breed and everything. It's a pretty okay dinosaur financially. Might even give us some buried treasure or some nonsense. Yeah, and then once we get the Herrera done, we'll get them put in here, and then we'll set up the we'll finally breed these parasaurs, actually hatch these eggs. And once we're hatching the parasaur eggs, we'll actually populate this enclosure. The proper herbivore paddock down here will be populated. And that'll probably require more amenities down here, which is like a whole thing. But it'll allow us to get more brachiosaurs, more gallimimuses. It might be a 2-episode dealio or something. We'll see. For now, with a mere 300k, I'm not sure I want to... 171. It's probably worth it. Unless the storm rolls in immediately. Which I mean, probably won't happen. Voila! No storm, and it does pay for itself thanks to the ginkgo fossils. Fantastic. Now the real question is going to be, do we have to go back, do a second run? No, we don't do a second run, but it doesn't all fit in one go. It's probably fine. Definitely have enough here to rest these people. Prepare for the big synthesis event, eventually. I would like to note that a concussed Tyrannosaurus requires a staggering like 350k to heal. So there goes all my money. She didn't wear a helmet when she played football, and now I gotta pay for it. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna believe we can do this right now. So, Herrerasaurus 1993. This is the Jurassic Park the Game skin. I really like this skin. I really like the JP93 Jurassic Park the Game Herrerasaurus design. I think it's great. Especially the color palette. Mostly just the color palette. The actual model's a little hunched and weird, but the color palette saves it. It's great. Better than the color palettes we have in game for this Herrerasaurus, unfortunately. I do think the Herrerasaurus was downgraded going from JWE1 to 2. That and like my precious Iguanodon, 2 of my favorite dinosaurs in general. They both got like downgraded in the second game. Disappointing. What do we got? 5 eggs, we want 4. We could skip the skittish, social humble, nice. Yeah, there we go. We'll just take the 4 non-skittish ones. $1,141,000. Oh, that's a lot more than I was thinking it would actually be for 4 Herrerasaurs. Well, it'll be a nice boost because it's increasing the diversity. But it's going to require me to just, like, read Reddit for 20 minutes while I wait for money to exist. So there is that. No. No. I mean, you might as well status check her, but, like, she's clearly ill. It'd be nice if the goat feeders worked consistently, but they just bug out and stop releasing goats. So it's just like, yeah, usage unused. Skeptical. It might be because it's bugged. It might be because the carnivore feeder essentially keeps the goat feeder from dispensing. Who knows? Actually a mystery. Against my better judgment, after a couple of storms, I'm gonna do this. I've just been sitting here, getting up to 1,000,000, going down. Getting up to 1,000,000, going down. Not quite. I mean, it was like 800k storm, 1,000,000 storm. Like, I want it. I want my boys. Give me them. I noticed our trike herd, I don't think I said this in the video, has a single male Triceratops. We have one 1997 bull Triceratops. So I've just gone ahead and named him Bull. I've also given us a Lady Margaret and a Bakita reference Jurassic Park the game. I made them both blue. I don't remember if they actually what they look like in the game, but the trikes are supposed to be blue. They're only brown because of dirt. Herrera. So we'll use this pen over here. I think what I'm going to do in general is have the Herreras and Velociraptors as like visitor area exhibits, because they're both kind of, you know, have holding pens or whatever that aren't on the tour. How are... Oh my god, every storm brings with it a fucking tuberculosis outbreak too. I literally just finished a goddamn tuberculosis outbreak that like jumped paddocks and like screwed things up. It was like started down in the trike paddock, which is the hardest paddock to like reach for the medics, and then it jumped over here. So it was like, and then the medic glitched out and drove backwards. They were doing that thing where you know, there's a dinosaur here they're trying to dart, and the medic's here, and the medic goes this way. It literally backs up. Such an infuriating glitch, and it's just been a glitch that's like been around forever. Okay, that one's dealt with. Maybe we can get over here in time. Actually, we can maybe send 4 over. They could shoot it through the fence if it's close enough. They will do that. Which could be the saving grace to step on this outbreak before it gets too bad. Herreras, yes. Sorry, friends. How you doing? Okay, 3 of you, and your meters are all great. So you'll all be good to go. Skin looks great. It's a little, like, cartoony. Mostly in just that, like, the underbelly transition looks very smooth and, like, painted on. But minor nitpick. Still, it's very good. Oh, an asymmetric on the head there, huh? Get out of the weeds. Where's one of you that's not in the weeds? You're not in the weeds. Yeah, the snap patterning's asymmetric. Cool. No idea that's actually supported by the game. Fucking the dial open. Damn. Okay, they're on the way. Please go fast. Friend, where are you? Oh no, they went all the way in and around. Oh, you bastard. Okay, we do have 4 of you. Okay, this medic is still here though. That's good. Okay, so 475, 475. Might turn on those amenities temporarily. Probably worth it. Let's see. Maybe not. I take it back. Well, let's make sure these ones are configured correctly now, because the carnivores, yeah, add the yellow, orange, or whatever. Okay, so only this set's misconfigured. You do still need all that goddamn green, though. That's actually really bad. So donuts is okay here. Well, these are underperforming. But this will all change when I actually put in dinosaurs on the tour. I'm pretty sure. Because even if it doesn't... like the tour is active. I'm pretty sure they catch the. Maybe not. I mean, there's cars, but I'm not sure it's actually doing anything. It actually doesn't really catch the Triceratops. I mean, it can occasionally. Real question, real talk. Why do we not have the binoculars from JWE1 for the cars as a tour upgrade? Because, huge. Tours suck in this game. Binoculars would go a long way towards making it better. They were a great addition in the first game. 2 stars. This has not increased anything. But we haven't been 2 stars for a while since I did the rebuild here, so this is an improvement, even though it's net neutral. Oh my god. It's only taken 2 hours, but my original goal of pushing 1 button has finally been met. So we'll use the parasaurs to start setting up vegetation in here. Basically, like, iterate piecemeal as we add new dinosaurs to make the enclosures kind of optimal. We did already do... Thank you, police. You're interfering in my video. We did already breed a Gallimimus alpha. However, since these are groundleaf and parasaur... There's the storm. I was like, did the storm happen? I had a weird amount of... oddly high amount of money. Thanks to the Herrerasaurs and putting in a hotel down here. Yes, what was I saying? The parasaurs are ground nuts, so is the brachy. So if we put in the parasaurs and the brachy's first, we get, you know, the forest, the ground nut set up, and then add the galleys. I think it'll go a little bit better. So that's what I am attempting to do. Let's see what happens here with this storm. Honestly, I think the biggest time consumer has been fucking disease outbreaks after the storms. Okay, well that's immediately very bad. Okay, so first things first. Storm procedure. This is not the worst storm. This is a 90% storm, not an 80%, so the raptors won't break out. So at least there's that. Let's just preemptively sedate all the Herrerasaurs. Yes, Cryo, because we only got 1 episode done on Sunday's stream because it took 4 hours to make any money to do anything with. So we have to do some bonus streams if we want to keep up the pace on this park build, which we definitely need to do if we're going to do finish this before the DLC comes out. Which I definitely want to do. It at least has to be like recorded before then. It's probably going to be a longer than usual park build, so you know, if it's 12 episodes or something, that's 4 weeks. We need to have that done. Okay, so that is the last thing to be repaired. What is the status on the Herrera? Most of them stayed in. Well, thank you, friends. Can you not? Damn, he died like he lived. Face down, ass up. Anyway, get in the pen. Capture team. You can go ahead and just wake these dudes straight up. Alright. Okay, well, the parasaurs have been airlifted over to their final enclosure. So we can go ahead and do some Brachiosaurus. 93A and B. I don't know if I said this before. I think it's the CG and the animatronic is the differences between these, but I'm not entirely sure if that's truly what they went for here. Do the usual. Humble's probably more important. Oh, they have large. Well, I can't cancel the large appetite. That's fine. Tolerant chance 2 is actually a problem. Nothing we can do about it. Might just mean we don't hatch the first wave if we get unlucky. We should have, what, 6 of these? 5 of these? I don't think you see more than 5 or 6 on screen at a time. But they show up in 2 separate scenes, so there could be multiple herds. I really should probably shoot for the full roster. I'm looking up the what the DPG decided the population count was. fuck, that's blurry. 6. Okay, we'll try 6. I wonder if I can find a screenshot of the Brachiosaurus seen at dusk. Because that would kind of tell me if it's 6 specifically there or not. Okay, anyway, social, tolerant, large appetite. This one is probably... I mean, we just need the alpha. I can't do this with a storm coming in. Well, this game is shitting on me today. So... We looked at these ones already, right? Tolerant, large appetite, kind of bad. Certainly, if we're hatching and we don't ever get a humble social alpha, despite the odds being drastically in our favor, this thing will be awful. Upside, I guess, is that these are much more manageable to hatch as solos. This batch is a no trait and a fucking social tolerant large appetite. Insanity! How? Fucking 50 and 75% chance. We don't get nothing. We get a blank. And then we're getting screwed by disease outbreak because we had the idiot medical team driving into the edge of the fence instead of getting into the Dilophosaur pad to actually dart the Dilophosaurs. So now that's gone to fuck. And now we're over here. We'll let one's going over there. Okay, I mean, hopefully it doesn't come back to this pen. Since it's kind of cleared. The other medical team was dispatched down here, though, so now they're going to take forever to get back up here. And it's just going to fucking spread everywhere, and I'm going to deal with this bullshit for the next 10 minutes. Blech. Evil. So I guess we'll hatch this guy. I'm just going to push the button, because I need to do something while I'm bitching about disease outbreaks. Constantly. Now they're just gonna get to the damn racks before. Nope, it breaks back out. Oh my god, dude. Bleh. Stop. Constant fucking breakouts of tuberculosis. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, these disease outbreaks can be really interesting in conjunction with other things and trying to manage it. But when it happens like clockwork, when every storm is immediately followed by a tuberculosis outbreak, and then you get fucked by the idiot AI, like driving into the corner of a fence instead of through a gate, like, gets deeply infuriating very quickly. And you gotta sit here and fucking push this button every 10 minutes too. Aggravating. So what I want to do for the forest, I want to like cluster the forest more like in the southern part of the pen and like the corner kind of. Seriously, how are you dying? How embarrassing. Dying from tuberculosis. Yeah, I think we'll just force this entirely in. Because I kind of want to do, like, grassland up here for the whole, like, Gallimimus vibe. But we gotta have, you know, forest somewhere, the Brachys, so... We'll do it like this. Insufficient funds. True. Yeah, it do be like that, I guess, huh? Please don't let my Rex die, thank you. Now we're in the fucking Triceratops pen, and this dipshit over here is going home because he can't detect this corner. Which is awful. Now I gotta push the fuel button again. Push the Whopper button. Gotta add Whoppers to the medical team, or they won't do their job. I pay them in Whoppers. Okay, come on, though. Come on, though. Literally, the second I finish this, it's just gonna be a fucking storm. Oh my god, it's done. It's done. We got to continue this live to see how long it is till the storm rolls in. There it fucking is, you piece of shit. You bastard. Okay. Well, and it's a bad one too, because the Raptors are already pissed off. Oh, God. So if anything important gets damaged, we're like fucked. Because we have less than 200k going into the storm here now. And that's pretty shit. Oh, cool. Immediately breaking the fucking response facility. Lovely. And then that. Oh, you're just... Dude. Okay, this Jeep is here. So we do one of these. Quick. No, fuck you. Fucking rain. Why do they control like a goddamn boat? Seriously, what is this turn radius? This is insanity. This is not... None of this is new to me, of course. Okay. Wow, actually managed to contain him. Incredible. They conspired brutally against me, but I would not be stopped. This is going to be expensive as shit, right? 36. Not that bad, actually. Okay, we're finally sedating the Raptor. Watch him punch a hole in the fence right before we get it in. Because the game hates me. Nope, we managed to pull it off. I have watched them just straight up run up and just fucking Hadoken the fence open. And it's insanity. Like, it's a single angry Raptor. And it's tier 3, like, heavy fence. And they just bust through it. They don't even climb over it. They just bust that bitch open. Service wounds. You really gonna be like that? Top of everything else, you gonna scratch up my fucking Brachiosaurus that I worked so hard to make? He was mint condition. How dare you? And this storm end already? Holy shit. Please stop. Somebody's injured. And that is... No, that's still just a Brachiosaurus. Okay, well that's... speaking of Brachiosaurs, now that the Raptors are sedated, somewhere, one of these Gallimimuses is actually a Brachiosaurus. We should grab it and chuck him in the proper pen with his brethren. It's much quicker to actually zoom in and just look for the long neck motherfucker standing above the trees than it is to do this and be like, oh, which one? So, yeah. Please, storm. Oh, I'm on slow mode because I was in a Jeep. That's why the storm is seemingly taking forever. Because I'm playing through it in real time. With you... come here and join your friend. Which, for some reason, the territory visualization's glitched out. And you don't see the territories when you're airlifting anymore. I don't know if this is a new bug. Or if this is, like... a change or what's going on here, but it's unpleasant and disappointing. Oh, maybe it's a storm thing. It could be a storm thing. That might not be a glitch. That might be a feature. Whatever little difference there is between the two. Okay, and make sure we wake these jokers up right away. Boom, boom. $44,000 remaining. Incredible. If only.
Asset being transported.
Yeah, bleeding out. Oh no, wait, recovered slightly? Yeah, numbers are going up. So, actually good there, but we can't trust those numbers, so I don't know why I even looked at them. These do have more orange demand than I'm able to, like, meet. Wait, this should be doable. No, it's because there's so much green I can't handle it. Never mind. Too much green. Can't do nothing. Alright, Brachii 2 is in. 98%. This should snap it to a pretty good level. Yeah. Okay, we got 93A, 93A. We have not enough money to do anything else with Brachiosaurus. And there's going to be... I mean, I could forest... I'm okay with foresting up this entire section too. Because that makes this stretch like the Gallimimus Plains, and then this like more foresty area. Although I suppose having... I don't know. Like the question then too becomes, when they go from the Rex Pen back to the visitor center and they encounter Brachiosauruses, in this park layout I've made, where the fuck are those Brachios? Because they're way down here. We're just gonna ignore that. They went south because of dumb. I guess what you could do is put Brachios up here. And then it'd be like, yeah, that'd be how you'd have to do it. We can't do it with this park layout, but you would have Brachios over here behind the Rex Pen, like behind and adjacent to it. And it'd be, oh my god, pause. Fucking tuberculosis. It would be like if my theory about the tour being run backwards in the film was correct, don't call it a theory. That's improper usage of the word theory and also a big pet peeve. If my headcanon of the tour being run backwards is correct, then you would start with a brachiosaur herbivore paddock, like Brachy, maybe Paras in there too or something, and then move on to the carnivores. And then you would wrap up with, you know, the other herbivores, the Rex, and then the Dilo, because it's there for some reason. And that's pretty good, conceptually. But there's no way to make this pen, like, actually fit Brachiosaurus. This, like, weird angled sub-pen. So, we're not doing it. It would also make this being the Brachiosaurus paddock actually accurate, which would be shocking. Okay, well, there's no chance I step on this fucking tuberculosis outbreak in time when he's all the way over there. Actually, pretty fucked. If I were... Oh my god. If I were to... I might have to adjust the tour here to sneak in another gate, like, right here. Which probably means I have to redo this tour and this tour to, like, push both of these further back to fit it in there. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? Okay, forget that guy. Just start at the front and work your way back. That's efficiency. That's fucking teamwork. Okay. 500. Okay, we can push this button again, I guess. And just roll the goddamn bones for a humble social. Please, sir. Please, sir Triceratopses. Chill. Chill. Now they're down here. And they're in here. Oh my god. Okay, you're already on top of the medication there. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, this shit's killing me. Here's what we're doing. Fuck this. Fuck all of this. Fuck you. So, we put in a gate. JP gate. Like this. Okay. And then we go here. No, we go here. We go to the tour, to where it starts. The start of the tour. End of the tour route. Come on, baby. Just fitting around the gate without making me do a bunch of shit. No, of course not. Of course not. Why would you just work? That would be unreasonable for me to expect such a thing. You know what? Don't even hate that. You still got the, like, the sign right there. It's fine. Oh, I like that I don't have to switch to a different tour, that I could just grab this one. That's, oh, fuck, way over there. So conceptually, this represents like the junction point where the tours can cross over. I might have said that already. Frankly, my mind is gone. When I streamed for 2 hours and 43 minutes and 12 seconds to get this far in an episode, I kind of lose sight of what happened at the start. Okay, medical team, please, sir. Okay, who else is sick? Who else has the consumption? This dipshit. Get them. Do it. Destroy them. No. No. See, that's bullshit. I had that covered. I had this fucking enclosure on lock. Okay. Can you hook me up? One good Brachiosaurus. No, that's the old bad batch. One good. Why? Seriously? So if I hatch these, no, I would still have room for one. So I guess I hatch this one next. And then I keep trying for the fucking alpha. Could save scum it. Tempted. Please, sir, go through the goddamn gate. Go! Sir or madam, go. Drive. Like your job depends on it, cause it fucking does. I will eradicate. Okay, I mean, at least that's in this pen. Come on, get him. Shoot her. Great. And then shoot her. Okay. 500k. I mean, we could... I could just chuck this batch. Yeah, fuck this. Because if we get 2 good ones, then we have 2 batches to hatch. Stop being a dick. Oh god, what if a storm comes right now? No, it won't come because we're just... This tuberculosis outbreak's too fresh for a storm to roll in. We've got a few minutes. We got time. We got time. We'll be fine. Show me one batch. Show me humble social. Come on. Just fucking once. Once. Please. Please. Fucking please. We get a humble social, I end the video. If we don't get a humble social, I probably end the video. Why? 25%, 50%. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Dude. We can't do another one. What's the tolerance really fucking things up too? Can we actually get comfort? I feel like you can't. I feel like it's just snuck into the research tree and it's never been fixed. We could do cross species just to get rid of it. Actually, with cheaper research, this isn't even that bad. What about, wait, do we not? Oh, small appetite's metabolism. Yeah, okay. RIP. This is really just because I'm, like, stubbornly insisting. 252? Damn it. Stubbornly insisting on, breeding the full populations for the original, let's call it 8, because we did Herrerasaurus. The original 8 species from the film. Well, the 7 from the film plus Herrerasaurus is like phase A. Otherwise, I could just move on to different shit and come back to the Brachys later. But I just want to get... I want to do it piecewise. I want to do these 8, and then the first 15, and then expand out to 25. 3 phases. Phase A, Phase B, Phase C. The game just doesn't let me have the fun I want to have. Okay, so... genes... Cross species... 6, 2, cheaper. Give me that shit. Alright. No whammies, no storms, no storms. Just nice and chill. Gonna be cool. Everything's gonna be cool. Do I hear thunder? No, no thunder. No thunder. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's cool. We're gonna be fine. Sanity's not decaying. What are you talking about? Okay, can't even, I hate that you can't modify until you have the money. I just want to set these up so I don't forget. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here. We are on the threshold of needing more amenities, but like, it's very dependent on what's in view. So I put them in small amenities, but 2 of them ended up being not profitable. This one's mostly just splitting off of this one. It is technically more profitable. 40k versus 32. Which is interesting. If I turn this on, though, it's like negative, so that's not anything. So yeah, we'll leave it here. Quick peek at the ratings maybe at the end here. Boom, under 98, 98. All these are 100%. We probably won't have much more need of a hotel for a little bit. 36% appeal out of what will have to be 200% with the ratings we have. Which puts us, you know, nowhere near far enough through this park build.